Have you ever dreamed of commanding a massive floating fortress with colossal guns and thick armor? Well, then battleships are exactly where you belong. Battleships, or BBs, are the biggest players of the seas. They are slow, they are tanky, and they hit like a truck. These are your long-range damage dealers capable of turning the tide of the whole battle with just a single well-aimed salvo. So why play a battleship? Well, like I said before, they carry the biggest guns in the game. They have heavily armored hulls capable of shredding shells like they are nothing. Their range allows them to rain death from even across the map, and they can soak up damage for a very long time thanks to their heals, allowing you to break through enemy lines of defense, leading the push of your entire team. But battleships aren't invincible. They've also got their downsides. Long reloads mean every shot has to count. They're slow to turn and easy to ambush, so you need to plan ahead of time. Torpedoes from DDs and aircraft carriers can really hurt them. And worst of all, if you show your broadside, you're gonna feed the enemy team free damage. So how should we play them? Well, try following these basic strategies. Number 1. Angle your armor. Never sail flat broadside unless you want to feed the enemy team free damage or some citadel ribbons. Your ship is easy to hit, but your armor is not so easily penetrated, so check your armor pattern and do not let the enemy shoot at your weak spots. Number 2. Use your heals and damage control wisely. Following the rule of 2 is good. No, it's not the same rule as in Star Wars. It goes something like this. Unless you're about to die, use DCP on at least 2 instances of fire and or flood. Number 3. Use your overmatch and punish enemy broadsides. For those who are not familiar with overmatch, in a nutshell, if your gun caliber divided by 14.3 gives bigger number than the value of the armor that the shell hit, the shell will never bounce off. This allows many battleships to citadel cruisers more often by partially ignoring their angling. Number 4. Track positions of enemy destroyers. Stay aware of their movements and anticipate torpedoes at all times. Going in a little bit of a zigzagging pattern towards the destroyer is very often a very good way of mitigating the damage coming from torpedoes. Number 5. Trigger discipline. Do not just panic shoot. Time your salvos for maximum impact. Sometimes you're gonna need to wait a couple seconds for enemy to finish their turn so they show you the perfect broadside. Number 6. Position with care. Battleships thrive when they control the space, but not when they YOLO into the enemy team. So plan your moves and always have an emergency plan in times when things get too heated. Positioning is based also on what type of BB you are in. We have a couple different types of battleships in World of Warships that are mostly defined by the range they want to engage enemies in. We have the sniper battleships that like to keep a decent distance between them and the enemies. Usually between 13 to 22 kilometers work the best for them. Stay further in the start of the game and approach closer in mid to late game. These like to be either on edge of a flank or middle to provide crossfires. Ships in this category are Yamato, Bongo or Slava. Breakthrough battleships. These are the opposite of sniper BBs. They like to be as close as they can to the enemy. Very often the main armament are actually secondary guns. Being in their range, pushing a flank is what these battleships like to do. Ships in this category are like GK, Schlieffen, Libertad, Kremlin, etc. And last category are the flexible battleships. Those are something in between both of these. Based on the matchmaking, they can use properties of either sniper or pushing battleships. However, they exchange their flexibility by being worse at these aspects than the dedicated role ones. But being able to change the role based on the situation in skillful hands is very powerful ability. Examples of ships here are Colombo or Ohio. For more details about positioning, check my positioning guide. Do not forget that you can also improve your battleship significantly by mounting correct modules and getting your commander proper perks. You upgrade modules to boost survivability and main armament accuracy, reload and other properties. And for captain skills, prioritize fire prevention and concealment, as those are very useful at keeping you alive. And do not forget the extra HP flag and fire prevention one to stay alive a little bit longer. If you're a little bit too confused about where to start your adventure with battleships, here are some just great beginner lines. United States battleships are pretty balanced, accurate, with relatively good AA, kind of jack of all trades ones, very good for beginners. If you rather check something of secondary and brawling battleship, German battleships await you. If you rather stay a little bit on the sniper side, IGN battleships are a go for you. They are generally pretty durable on range, they have excellent accuracy, very good overmatch, but they lack a little bit of AA. So to sum things up, battleships are all about smart positioning, battlefield awareness, and punishing enemy mistakes. You need to play them with patience, pick your shots, and only then you're gonna become the true force in World of Warships digital seas. Sometimes your sheer presence can secure a flank. Anyway, if you found this guide helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. The comment section is yours to ask questions, or if you just want to share your opinions on what videos you want to see next. It's been Senpai Silent. See you next time.